doing, everybody? It's Jeff, and today we gotta talk about this thing I saw on Twitter where it's Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Now, I don't have it pulled up in front of me right now, but this is the general gist. Act 1, about this guy in Seattle. It's like, oh, there are no protests going around here. I don't see anything. Y'all need to chill out. Act 2, in the apartment complex I live in, the Starbucks that is below my abode has been utterly and completely destroyed, and cops are trying to say stay out, stay away, because there could still be explosive devices in here and we could get killed. Act 3 of I think I need to get a gun because this ain't stopping anytime soon. Cops really aren't defending me, and I think I need to be able to protect myself. After seeing these three posts, I think I saw them from what was it, Owens Reviews, who shared that post, but I think I also saw it elsewhere. It was like, from the gun community, it's like, we fucking told you, stupid. But I'm glad you've seen the light, and now are starting to realize that you are your own first and best chance of defending yourself. Yes, I am a big advocate of the Second Amendment for exactly that reason. When the fecal matter hits the rotor blades, 9 times out of 10, the cop ain't going to be there within shouting distance and can get there to intervene quickly. Sometimes you're just going to have to do it your damn self. This is why I have 3 guns, and probably when this stimulus happens, if there's 3 more guns that I can get, I'm going to get a couple of hunting rifles because, well, meat's getting expensive, bullets are cheap, and we can get someone to clean and dress stuff that will turn into meat, like venison. And I plan to get 1 more weapon for concealed carry. That way my wife can have her concealed carry gun back and I can have the one I actually want. But to say the least is, you all need to understand, I don't care where you are, whether you're in Seattle, Portland, DC, Chicago, me in Columbus, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Austin, Texas, San Diego, California, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Phoenix, Arizona, and the list goes on and on and on. You should have a means to protect yourself. And the funny part is that millions, ever since March, millions of guns have been sold. And many more millions of ammo, probably numbering in the billions of ammunition, have been sold. Guns are flying off the rack, and new-time gun owners are at an all-time high. Now, technically, yes, I was one of those new gun owners, but I also have the advantage of I'm a United States Marine and I know how to handle firearms. So I didn't have to do probably any of the training some of these new people are going to need to do who haven't done it. Like, I know the 4 safety rules by rote. I generally know how pistol sights work. I generally know how rifle sights work. Granted, when I get that hunting rifle, I'm going to need to learn how to use a scope a little bit better because I usually don't, but I know the general, side alignment, side picture, all that fun stuff. Already had it drilled into my head. Like, I can pick up an AR-15 with iron sights and do just fine. Or an M16. That's like riding a bicycle for me. That being said, a lot of these people who are new gun owners will get their gun, they'll load it, they'll put it in a box, and then they'll forget about it. And they will never train with it. And should it ever come to thou must use thine gun, they ain't gonna have the first clue how it works. Now, my Taurus G3, for example, I did a video about it. Yes, I have dry fired it because the shooting range that's nearest to me isn't open, so I haven't had a chance to actually shoot the weapon. But I've been familiarizing myself with drawing my weapon, taking my weapon on and off safe, dry firing the weapon so I get used to the trigger, getting used to looking through the sights. I have done all of that. Same thing with my 40 caliber Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. You have to do these things, people. Now, it's not the greatest idea to dry fire a weapon, but if you can't go to a range, dry fire is better than no fire. You have to get used to manipulating, handling a weapon, all that good fun stuff. You can't just load it up and then just pray to God you never have to use it, and then when you do have to use it, you have no clue how to use the damn thing. Like, I can foresee a lot of people, and a lot of left-leaning people are the ones buying guns. A lot of liberals have turned around and bought weapons because now they see, oh shit, this is for real, and I could be the one who gets hurt. Yeah, but people like me who are advocates of the Second Amendment and who finally, because of stimulus checks, which another set's coming, by the way, I haven't said so before. I finally had the opportunity to get some guns. Now, were they Glock X whatever or Glock 19s? They're like, no. I got a Taurus G3, like I said, the M&P Shield, and a Colt 22 long rifle 6-shooter because ammunition's cheap and I wanted one more gun that could go bang because when we bought the M&P Shield, well, there was no 40 caliber ammunition. There wasn't going to be for a day or two, so I wanted something that could go bang right now that I could afford, which was about $200. So, Ruger 22 it was. That being said, people, you need to protect yourselves. I advocate everybody should have a weapon, should defend themselves, should not be caught in the situation of this guy where it's like, oh my god, maybe I need to defend myself. Because I tell you what, people, guns are flying off the shelf. And ammunition, I wish you the best of luck. Because, oh my god, it is so freaking hard to find ammo. Like the 40 caliber ammo, I got about 40 shots of it, and that's about it. And that's about all I've seen for 3 months. My 9mm, yeah, I got about 100 shells. And I could probably get more, but it ain't going to be the federal ammunition that I got. And for the 22 long rifle, even that's flying off the shelves. And I'll tell you what, everybody will point and laugh at your 22 long rifle, but something that goes bang is better than nothing that goes bang. And 22 long rifle is dirt cheap. I got 150 rounds for $6. So, again, people, more and more, you're just seeing the results of thou needs protection for thyself. Because the mobs are coming for you. The Tim Pool brought up, like, you hear about all the hotspots, like Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, D.C., Seattle, Portland. But what about Fort Wayne, Indiana? I didn't even know there was a riot in Fort Wayne, Indiana with property damage. In the millions, no less. I live about 100, not even 100 miles away from Fort Wayne. Actually, maybe around the 100-mile mark from Fort Wayne, Indiana, right now. They had shooting in Louisville, which is about 60 miles away from me, because 2 armed militias started getting into a riot, and some rounds were exchanged. Luckily, no one was hurt. I think it was more negligent discharges. And already in riots in Indianapolis, one guy was already shot and killed. So it's like, yeah, man. Fecal matter is starting to really hit the rollerblades, and we're starting to see the societal breakdown that a lot of people have said is coming. I was hoping it wasn't coming, but I wasn't going to be caught flat-foot either. So anyways, to wrap up this diatribe, protect yourselves. You don't have a weapon, you're on the fence. Do yourself a favor and get one, then learn how it works. Learn how the slide feels in your hand. You know, how hard you have to rack to get a weapon to lock in, and so you can load a magazine. Practice loading even a dry magazine. Practice dry fire. That's pulling, the weapon's cocked, you pull the trigger, and then sometimes you have to recock it to, see where it breaks, so it's resets where you can pull the trigger again. If you're going to use a firearm, get to know it. Learn the 4 safety rules. You can just look up USMC 4 safety rules. They are good safety rules to know and practice, love, and live. And I will definitely tell you need to know that. Anyways, I'm Jeff. Stay safe out there. Shit's getting real. I'll catch you next time.